The game, you saw the result of the Rowdies. They came back and won 7-4. Coming into the game as a defender, does that change your mentality?
No, I think we have to, the things we worked on all preseason and the first game, defending as a group and being organized. We know it's going to be a very difficult game. Tough field to play, a good team. So, we need to come out for the first whistle and really be mentally focused because they're dangerous and score goals, obviously.
Them being the reigning champ, do you think getting a good result this weekend, kind of solidifies yourself coming into the league as, serious?
Well, I think it's definitely going to be one of the toughest games, and it's one game at a time. I mean, this is just game 2 right now, but they're a very good team, and we need to prove ourselves, and it's going to be a challenge. But we're excited, and it should be a good episode. No, I think the coaching staff here, they have faith in our system and what we want to do, and I think, obviously there are things we can improve on, but I mean, we need to play the way we want to play, and hopefully impose it on them. So we're going to continue to work, and I think the system's the same, and the game plan's the same.
There's, as I've come to learn, 3 different types of grass on their field. The first time that you guys have played here in NASL, you've had the turf field issues. I mean, what has it been like working through that? And do you think that turf issues that you had the first game are going to at least help you out a little bit when you play Tampa?
Both teams are playing on the same field, so we can't. There are no excuses in terms of whether it's turf, whether it's grass. This will be the first time for me personally playing on their field, but I mean. Like I said, both teams are playing in the same conditions, whether it's hot, cold, humid, whatever it is. So we need to focus on the things that we can control in our game plan. And we have a lot of good players. So I think if we play our game and we play our system, we'll be tough to beat. So that's what we have to focus on. No, I think I touched on it before. I mean, we need to focus on our game plan, our system. We know it's going to be really difficult. We know we're playing a very good team, and I think the approach is the same. So. We need to focus on how we want to play, and I think bring our system to them and put pressure on them, and that's the focus. So it's the same as whether you're at home or on the road.
And coming up with this with the next game away, obviously the style that you're trying to employ with your team is very offensive-minded at 4-2-3-1. The team was trying to exploit that in the first game at home, but on the road, is it going to be a different story against an offensive power like Tampa Bay?
We'll see. Things that we have to adjust. We'll make our determinations tomorrow. For now, we're not looking to change much. We still want to be the team that has the ball on the majority time of the game, and that's our main focus right now. But we know that Tampa is a difficult team, has some good players. They won the first match, and recently they won also the championship. So it's going to be a tough game, but especially on a narrow field, because their stadium is the field is pretty narrow. It's smaller than our field. So it's just a few variables that we're considering in order for us to make the final determinations.
Any concern about that being an issue? Obviously, coming right off of the artificial turf and now into a turf that has different kinds of grass.
Yeah, no, I mean, no concerns. Always, that's the reality. We have to figure out how to best deal with those kind of situations and trying to make a plan in how we're going to proceed with that. 3 different kind of grass, it's smaller field. That's what the field is going to be, and we need to prepare for whatever we're going to find there. Because we said it all along, we want to be a team that plays good soccer, that tries to do things offensive minded. But if the game brings something different, we need to be prepared to be able to to give what the game needs at that particular moment. One more, guys?
Yeah, we're looking at the result, of Tampa Bay. Do you see that and say, we need to add some more defensive preparations this week?
It was an open game. It was a weird game because they were losing 3-0, then they won 7-4. I think each game is differently, and we're going to take it, with the cautious that we need to, with the organization areas that we need to, think about, and that's it. It's not that we're going to be more defensive-minded because they scored 7 goals. No, I think we're going to continue trying to do the things that we're working on.
Well, with the team defense, I think the back line who played last Saturday, I think they did pretty well today in preparation for Saturday. So I think that was good. And the other team, the yellow team, we need to work out a lot. Like communication in the back has to be better.
What are the challenges of playing on a narrow field against a very offensive-minded team like Tampa?
Well, it's a big challenge because, like you say, if it's a offensive-minded team and the field is very narrow, you have to figure out how to try to break it down the defense. So let's see. That's what we're working out. We're gonna watch some videos of their last game to see how can we penetrate and be aggressive in front of their goal.
I think they scored something like 7 goals last game.
Yeah, but they scored 7 goals, but every game is different. I think that was kind of a wild game because they were 3-0 down 18 minutes in, and then in that 7-4. So as I say, every game is different. Now they're going to play at home. It's a different field. We're going to play away. So let's see how it goes.